Okay guys, what I'm going to make today is a cream of broccoli soup with, instead of a cream base, it's your typical milk product, I'm going to use cannellini beans. These are basically white kidney beans from what I understand of it. And this is really good, it's really healthy, packed with lots of protein. And I got this recipe pretty much over Mind Over Munch. It's a channel on YouTube. She has a lot of really neat ideas. So if you can, go check it out. She has, like I said, good ideas for, how to eat a little healthier and stuff. And she's not overboard from what I can tell, because I saw her eat bacon. That's a perk from Texas. We have to have our bacon. But anyway, so since we're making a double batch, what we have is we have 4 cans of cannellini beans, about 8 cups of broccoli that I've cut up fresh. I got some baby spinach here. Last time the spinach kind of took over, so I'm using a little bit less than I did last time. Some minced garlic, salt, pepper. You can use the broth of your choice. I found chicken broth and vegetable broth, so I figured those would be good to use. Give it a little bit different flavor. And one of the people who's eating this is allergic to mushrooms. Yeah, I don't think she's allergic. I think she got them out of a field, and they were the bad ones. Just goes to show you. But anyway, so in half the batch, I'm going to put some mushrooms in it. Now what I did with the mushrooms, I got the pre-sliced mushrooms. I boiled them for about 5 or 10 minutes, and I soaked them in cold water overnight, and then I drained them really good. The reason for soaking them, boiling them, and then soaking them is it gets the coloration out of them. They still have a good color, but that way the color doesn't taint your soup and make it just look brown and ugly. I mean, this is not going to look exactly like cream of whatever soup anyway that you're making, and you can make different variations of this, I'm sure. For me, if I were doing it just for me personally, I would put a lot more mushrooms in it than I'm going to. But like I said, it's going to be on my shelf for, we're going to can some of this so it can be on my shelf in case electricity goes out and stuff, because I'm a semi-prepper, like I say. And so let's just get started here. First thing we do, we rinse the cannellini beans. We rinse them off just to get the crap off of them that they can it with. We're going to take that, put it in the food processor. If you have an emulsifier, I hear that works really well too. Take about half of those in there. Take a little bit of this broth and put in with it to give it some liquid. Okay. I'm going to put some of the spinach in there too, because I don't really want the spinach all big like that in there. So, and why not? Let's get some of this in there too, the garlic. Just mince it all up together. That way it's all good to go. I like garlic. So, do that. Alright, get that good and emulsified. Put that right in there in the pot. Maybe. And that's still a little thick, which is good, because that's what you want it, because that's going to be your base, like I said. Let me just figure out where I put my stuff at. There it is. Get all that out of there. So that's kind of a creamy, greeny, funky base right there already. One more batch of that. That over the sink, get out of my way. To the rest of the spinach. Another batch of a good old dollop of garlic. Some good stuff there. Okay, there we go. I'll turn that on to high back there, just to get her going. See how thick that is? Nice and thick. And like I said, that's going to be the base of it. So when you add all this liquid in there, that'll just tone right down. So it's nearly that thick. It's like concentrate right now. It tastes just fine, but with those beans in there, you're getting lots of protein, so it'll fill you up fast, give you lots of calories. If you're out in a, whatever you want to call it, if you're running from the zombies or whatever like that, you got to grab something quick, then, you know, whatever. I'm not running from zombies. Sorry. That's not my idea of what prepping is. So, prepping for me is preparing for the stuff that's already happened here. You know, we've had hurricanes come through. I've had my refrigerator go out. I've had electricity off for 3 days because of a stupid windstorm. You know, just little stuff like that that I prepare for. So, anyway, I'm going to put the rest of the broths in here. You can find low sodium. You can find whatever it is you want. These are just happen to be on sale at Kroger, so I got these. So are the cannellini beans. The cannellini beans were 69 cents a can. So that was pretty fantastic of a buy there. You can boil your, if you find them dry, you can boil them yourself. By all means, do that. But I never really saw cannellini beans. I don't think I've ever looked for them either. So that's a big part of that. So okay, we got all that together. We're going to mix that up really good. Like I said, that's a double batch right there. So I'm going to dump in about, like I said, about 8 cups broccoli. I didn't really measure. I'm not that worried about it. So dump all that in there. And if you plan on canning every bit of it, you don't have to boil it very long because of how long you're going to pressure can it, and that'll cook it in the jars themselves. For me, I'm going to get this going here pretty well, though. I want it at least a little bit softened because, like I said, I'm only going to can about half of it. So, and the mushrooms I'm not going to put in until I get the other half out because, like I said, one person can't eat those who likes to eat my soups and stuff. So, okay. A little salt. I'm not big on salt. If you're big on salt, hey, more power to you. But I don't like putting that much in there. I do like pepper. I love my spice. So, put that in there. I'm basically just going to let that simmer for probably about 25-30 minutes till the broccoli gets nice and tender. There you go, guys. Very simple. Cream of whatever soup that's non-dairy. It tastes good, and believe me, I've already had this before. That's why I'm making a double batch of it. So like I said, any questions, just, you know, shoot them down there in the comments or something. But anyway, again, Mind Over Munch has a lot of good ideas, so go check out her channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.